right. Guess what we have here for you? Cheers.
Cheers.
It is something that is all the rage right now. It's viral on TikTok, and we had to test it out and make a few, and we kind of become a little bit obsessed with it, as you'll see.
And it's another great hack, and it makes it easy for you. It's healthy, and
sorry,
it's
I'm
good?
eating.
Is it
oh
good?
my God, it's amazing. I'm busy eating. It's delicious. So many variations that you can make that we'll show you in just a bit, but it's cottage cheese flatbread. It's super easy to make, super simple, and you can make so many variations of sandwiches with it, but also so many variations of the bread, depending on what spices you want to put in it and how you want to change it up. So we'll show you how we did it.
So that's how you make the bread. And I got to tell you, when you were telling me about this, to me, it was like, it was so refreshing because I can have this in the morning. I'm not going to have a lot of carbs and gluten, and I can stick something like salmon in there. So I've got a lot of protein. I'm not filled up at the beginning of the day. And to me, it's like, it was like a changer. It was like a life changer.
It is a game changer. And, you know, our younger son is a flight attendant. He loves this because he's making it, you know, obviously high protein, basically no carbs, and you can change it up to be whatever you want. He can make it and take it on flights with him, and it keeps really well. So like here, we have made a salmon version with capers, some fresh dill, and salmon, some smoked salmon. And when I made this flatbread, because I knew I was going to be using it for the salmon, I actually put a bunch of dill, fresh dill, inside where you're making it. As you saw, you make it in the food processor. You can use an immersion blender or whatever you want, a regular blender too. And I stuck that in instead of, like, say, the Italian seasoning or whatever. So this has the fresh dill.
So here's how we made the sandwich. So that's how you make this sandwich here. Now there's a ton of variations on this that you can just open it up and create a different buffet for yourself.
Oh, absolutely. And like I said, you can make it, you know, as healthy or unhealthy with the stuffings that you put in it as you want. We did the salmon, but we've also made it with mortadella, one of my favorites. We've had turkey and lettuce and tomato, and we've had I even made a caponata. I did like roasted eggplant and tomato with a mozzarella, and it was so delicious. So it was really good. And that was, like, you know, the vegetarian version.
Now, could you do like this as a flatbread?
Oh, absolutely. I think you could, you know, I mean, you could make like a kind of a pizza topping on the top, you know, whatever you want it. You can really, the sky's the limit with this thing. You know, and you've made it a couple of times.
Excellent. And it's so easy. That's the other thing. That's so amazing that you got something that you think is going to be, wow, it's super healthy. It's something that's really going to help your diet and everything else. and it's easy. It's simple.
Yeah, it turns out so well. It's such a surprise. But yeah, like you said, it's a game changer, so you can be healthy. And trust me, like I can't even eat this whole thing right now. I could probably eat half of it because it's very filling. So, and even the men in the group say that too, like you get filled up on just eating half of it. So it lasts and lasts, and you just keep it in the fridge. I just wrap it up with the parchment paper that I've cooked it in. And then I put some foil around it, and it keeps it really well.
So you get filled, and it's not gluten and carbs.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about it.
Yeah, and I mean, we love it. It's delicious.
You got to try it.
Oh, God. It's so good with the creme fraiche. Well, of course, we had to jet-setterize it up, so that's why we did the salmon and the creme fraiche and the capers. We're jet-setters, so that's what we do.
And we're all about food, travel, and booze, and this is all about the food today. Enjoy
Cheers.
it. Undercover Jetsetter helps you jet set the world and at home, bringing you travel, food, wine, mixology, and golf. With a reach of 120 million on social media and streaming networks worldwide. We're on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Check us out on YouTube, Wingding TV, Canyon Star TV, and DB TV. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, drop them in the comments below.